transition now where we're seeing new generations of people come into the workforce. There's new ways of consuming our content.
The goal of the boot camp is to provide skills which are very, very important in today's digital, distributed, networked society, but which are being undersupplied by the market. Soft skills are at least as important, if not more important, than technical skills.
So I think at the end of the day, anyone can sort of buy or access the hard skills, and it's the soft skills that are they're the differentiator. They're what makes the difference between the company that wins and the company that comes in second place. And we want to be the company that wins. This is a great opportunity for us to just expand our horizons and really inject new ways of thinking into the way we do things.
And so when we talk to people at Microsoft and at IBM and Google and startup companies, they have asked us what kind of soft skills are necessary to be competitive. Number one is adaptability.
Adding more up here, you guys, is actually going to make it top heavy.
Okay, so how do we support it?
You got to know what your plan is, you have to adapt to it, and you have to adapt to your role.
So cultural competency for me is one of the key elements. I believe that when you want to be a company to succeed in a global environment, you have to embrace it.
You really need to be open to risk and to detach from your own assumptions and from your own beliefs and your judgments and all that.
Empathy is something that we all need to work on. We all get caught up in the bottom line, but sometimes you need to recognize you can get a better bottom line by better understanding where that other person comes from.
This boot camp has a lot of value for people who want to be in a leadership role. So it doesn't matter if you're in the nonprofit world or the for-profit world. It's about understanding how to lead teams and how to help everybody achieve what their full potential is.
Intellectual curiosity, a passion for knowing more about the world in all of its aspects.
It was interesting to see how different people collaborated with each other.
And so we bring them to an escape room rather than just walking around campus. It's more experiential. It forces a kind of deadline on them. And thirdly, because it's a hell of a lot of fun.
The leaders. We start with the leaders on the field.
360-degree thinking basically means the ability to connect the dots.
The ability to have 360-degree thinking, critical thinking, agility, emotional intelligence, and so on is essential to be successful in today's complex and fast-changing workplace.
Right now we're seeing a shift with the generations in the workforce, and I think we have to change our way of thinking and what we're learning as the leaders in order to really develop the younger generations that are coming through the workforce now. These attributes are going to be priority number one for most companies.
We have one marshmallow.
Soft skills are the make or break factor. Somebody can have all the technical skills. An executive can have all of the abilities. If he or she doesn't have the soft skills, there's no way that that person is ever going to be successful.
We've discovered that learning these attributes is tough to do. We are now training the next generation to add to their way of thinking a third space way of thinking, which is more based around communication.
I think this boot camp is incredibly valuable, and USC is bringing a rigor to this field that helps us learn these concepts in a way that we can go back and bring back to our companies and then share with more of our colleagues. It's teaching us the skills that we really need in order to be better and more effective communicators, better and more effective citizens, and better and more effective companies.
It will enhance the ability of the people who go through the boot camp to make better hires, to be better managers, and then thirdly is to nurture better leaders.